trying to let everybody know about it. Ah, damn. Oh wait, that actually didn't do anything. Well, that did nothing. That's a spider. That's a spider. I'll be right back.
Chat, I can get this video demonetized now. He's gone. I sent that spider in there so I could tell you guys all my nasty, controversial takes.
Hey guys, just as a reminder, this is a re-upload of a stream that I did over on my Twitch. If you want to be notified when I go live, you can head over to twitch.tv/DiegoFellAsleep and hit that follow button. It would mean a lot. Okay, back to the VOD. You're sleepy, Angelina. Isn't it like 6 p.m. for you? What are you doing? What's going on? Is that Monsieur Fern on the call? What the fuck? Ew. You have to go to practice with D? What does that mean?
D's nuts.
You had to fucking ruin it.
That's what they meant, and watch, you're gonna fucking fall for it.
Am I falling for it, chat? Dare. Oh, I see. What kind of a name? Okay, maybe you could help me with this, Fern. Dare is not a name, right?
It can be. Anything could be a name now.
I mean, okay, like, sure.
My fucking name is Fern.
Joke was better. Well, there you go.
Yep. That's why he has me on these, whatever this thing's called. I don't know what you kids call this.
The program.
Yeah, the televised.
Teletubby. Okay, the last
So
time...
chat, today we're gonna be playing League of Legends.
No shot, you're actually playing League.
No, I'm not playing.
I'm definitely not playing League because you hear the fucking keyboard.
You are gonna hear that.
No
I was
way.
like, well, okay, so I was playing Final Fantasy 16 when we started. Diego was like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like you'll be distracted because, like, it is a story-heavy game. It is a game that I've been looking forward to. So I was like, fuck
it's
it. Like,
not
I'll play it in
you
the background.
specifically. It's that, like...
No, I totally get it.
Okay.
No, I want you to know, like, I quote unquote, I stream as well because I haven't streamed it forever.
Quote unquote.
But like,
well, same. It's been literally since 8/20/2024 that I've even opened the world.
Yeah, so I get it.
Speaking of, let me boot it up.
The cool thing about League is that it's a game that I played long enough to where
Hello? Oh shit.
But two, it's a game that
go.
like I played long enough to where I don't even have to think to play it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know if that was a you issue or if that was a me issue.
Definitely not a me issue.
Well, I have 0 drop frames, so
I have
maybe it was just
0
Discord.
drop frames. I have 0 drop frames, and also my dad can beat up your dad, and my dad's cool.
I mean, my dad left when I was in middle school, so.
Yep, exactly. He could beat your dad up.
Oh look, they're all doing the thing. I'm so glad that I made this emerald for him. This is the best thing I could have made. AA program? What does that mean? You were still talking about like what to call the broadcast? AA program? I guess. Anyways, so I've been oh wait, where's my bed?
Alcoholics Anonymous.
You know what they say, chat? What do they say? This music is a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down.
Chat, I'm selling my Adventure Time box set.
What do you mean? Box set of what?
It's my Adventure Time
Box set.
like vinyl box set.
Oh, okay.
And it's going for like $1,000 online.
Okay.
It's like the entire show. Like the music from the entire show. It's going for like $1,000 online. I'm only asking 5 something.
Damn, bro. I didn't know you were rich. Is that why you got a bidet?
No, my bidet was $30, and it shoots cold water only.
It shoots cold water only. You want to tell the story that you told me right before we got on?
What? Yeah. So.
Thank you, Crossburn.
My brain don't work.
What in
Thanks, Crossburn, for interrupting my story.
Hey, it was with money, so I'll take it. You can interrupt Fern all you want, Crossburn.
money for Fern.
No, it's for me.
Snackies.
Oh yeah, you said you were gonna get DoorDash. Where did you
snackies.
Did you end up ordering anything or not?
No, I'm trying, but I'm getting distracted because this lady's texting me, and then I'm trying to tell the story.
Wow, this poor guy.
And then,
he's being texted by some lady.
Yeah, because she wants to buy my shit. She says that she ran into a scam. Honey, I ran into a scam too. It's called that's the game of life.
It's called That's the Fucking
bitch.
Game. Get McDonald's.
So
they're doing a
basically-
Genshin collab. Is that true?
Yeah, I fucking know they're doing a Genshin collab, but guess what? There's also a fucking boycott going on right now.
Why?
And what do you mean why? Because McDonald's has been funding Israel.
Oh my god. Well, Do what you
Yeah,
gotta do.
that's. I bet you that's what the I bet you that's what the Palestinians were saying when they were being bombed, Diego.
Yep. What do you want me to say, bro?
Was oh my god.
Oh
Be like,
my
oh
god.
yeah.
Shout out to the G Idol song, Oh My God.
But basically, shout
Oh
out
wait.
to New Jeans. I don't know what's going on
No,
with
no
them,
shout out
but
to New Jeans. No shout out to New Jeans.
all that shit online that I've been seeing.
Yeah, it hasn't. Apparently
Uh,
it's not. It's not been great.
apparently some shit happened. I don't know what
I gotta
happened,
be honest. I don't know either. I just know that
but
I
but
also
you know what?
boycotted New Jeans.
All I know is I'm praying for them, and I hope
Song
that
name?
it,
Song
you
is
know,
fire. Oh, Angelina. I'm so glad that you asked, Angie Ingram. This is All This Time by Amber Ingram. Shout
why'd you
out.
fucking, why'd you dox them like that?
Because it's her sister, bro. I wanted to. It was the joke.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know. So maybe don't speak if you don't know next time. Yeah, that's what I thought. What are you gonna do about it?
What if I just don't speak?
Well, okay, I don't know about that. I did bring you on so that you could speak. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Ow. But yeah, it didn't even register in my mind that it was the Amber song. Are you actually not gonna speak? Oh no, we're just getting background League sounds, chat. You just hear like the keyboard clattering and the mouse clicks. Diego sending me slurs on Discord. Help. Listen, Angie, that is private conversation, not meant to go out to the public. Docs, what the fuck? I can see her exact address now. Where does Angie
Why
live?
the fuck did you call me Angie?
What?
I fucking said that shit, and you're like, Angie, why are you leaking our DMs?
You both have pink names, bro. I didn't know that you were in the chat.
Oh, okay. So all his pinkies look the same?
Yes, you do. You and Angie, for example, identical. My bad.
So I was taking a shit
yeah.
earlier, and I have this bidet.
Brand new bidet that you just got.
Yeah, the bidet was like $30 on Amazon.
No, don't say that. Say that it was
Setting
like
it up,
300.
it's like, yeah, $330 bills. But basically, I was taking a shit. Setting it up, by the way, setting up the bidet was a nightmare too.
Really?
Yeah, no, it was like, it's supposed to be really easy, but my toilet's like a modern toilet, so it was like, and it's in an apartment complex, so it's like a lot of little parts that are just weird because
Didn't you just move recently?
Yeah, but it's a new apartment complex, and I guess they were trying to like cut corners or something.
I see.
So little things like that where it's like, oh, like this is a new appliance, but like we're gonna use these cheap gaskets or something.
Okay.
To save money, because like you will save money if you're doing like 1,000+ units. But basically, I'm taking a shit, and then I finish. A bidet was fun, and then
right.
I'm sort of just staring at the toilet, and I'm like, what do I do with this? Because I
had like a high moment.
No, I had like straight up like a brain dead moment where I was like, what do I do with this? Like, and then I remembered the concept of flushing. I was like, okay, like I gotta flush it. So I go up to the toilet and I forget how to flush and I accidentally use my bidet and it.
Are you sure you weren't high? It just shoots the toilet water straight at your face, and it was straight in the mouth too, open mouth.
Well, somehow it like knew to go in my butt, so it like did a really cartoony thing and went over my shoulder and through my pants and penetrated me.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah, no.
It's got a tracker.
It was, yeah, it's like a homing rocket. I think George Bush made these. I don't know. But basically, I turned it off and then I flushed the toilet and then I forgot that I was supposed to stream with Diego today.
Well, you know what they say. Yeah, it's been a while. I guess I'll explain what had happened to a bigger extent than I did on the. I posted a little video on the server, just being like, this is what happened, but I don't know if that many people saw it. So I don't have any glass. I thought I had gotten like a shit ton of glass. Maybe not. Weird, Twitch won't let me put it here. What is it, Crossbird? What are you talking about? What are you trying to pose? Oh, here we go. I got 48 glass. Oh, and I have some more sand. Okay, yeah, I'll just melt this down.
I should get snacks though.
You should get that.
Want.
Actually, no, don't get the McDonald's meal.
No, I'm not. I'm not supporting McDonald's. I'm seeing if I can just find the code online or something.
Okay. Her address? Yeah, well, maybe don't do that, Cross.
Because I pulled Raiden today, which is fun.
Okay.
And then I pulled
Wait, who's that?
last like banner I pulled. She's like the one of the like gods in the game, like one of the major characters. But yeah, she's like a big character in
Wait,
Genshin.
so you're playing Genshin even though they're doing a collab with McDonald's who supports Israel? That's kind of cringe.
That's different.
No, that's not different. That's the same thing.
No, that is very different.
They're equally as silly in my opinion, but
that's crazy. Bro brought me on stream to debate.
I didn't even know that this was a thing that was happening. But then again, to be honest, I don't like McDonald's even on regular days. 123 Candy Cane late. We need the zip code. We need the city. We need the province, the state, the county. What was I saying?
I don't know.
I got the shark girl Mulani.
Mulan.
It's literally just Mulani.
I got Mulani, and what's funny is that I pulled the it's Mulani actually, because it's supposed to be like Polynesian kind of.
Right.
But basically I did like a funny haha joke moment where I pulled on the weapon banner because I wanted to be cute and cheeky and funny, and I pull on the weapon banner and I managed to get hers and Kazu's signature weapons.
Okay. Oop. Well, I have no context for this, but I'll assume that that's good news.
So yeah, I'm just talking to your chatters.
No, that's fine. I do think it's funny that it's Shark Girl, but Mulan.
But I do like, yeah, I do like Mulani. I think she's fun. I think she's funny and cute. I'm probably not gonna pick up Kanich, even though he's pretty cool. Like I like his play style. But also like Burning and Burgeon, I don't think that whole charade's gonna last.
Charade.
Like they're trying to make like all these fucking things meta again, but like I don't know.
Another great Ding song. How did we get to Ding? You know, this is a actually I'm not even gonna say it. Never mind, Angie. I keep losing my train of thought. So I disappeared. So I left. Yeah. No, before that, I was talking about how I disappeared, and I briefly talked about why on the video that I posted on the updates on the server.
I didn't watch that.
Well, just tell me that you're a fake friend.
Well, I'm not active in anyone's Discord server. I'm just in a like group chat, and that's it.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense. I think I mentioned this earlier.
My friend here in Austin. My friend here in Austin has like a group, like a Discord server where they post like, "Hey, we're doing this," and then I find out later. I'm like, "Why doesn't anyone invite me to stuff?" And then they're like, "Dog, like it's in the Discord. Just check."
Right there,
I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah, I always forget to do that.
Well, oh, fuck.
But you're saying that you posted about why you left.
Yeah, and it was essentially like, just to kind of recap that, do you remember the infamous Christmas episode, obviously, right? It's special. That happened in you made that?
That happened in real life, and that's why Diego had to go.
What?
That happened in real life. That's why Diego had to go.
Wait, what happened in real life? I'm confused.
You had to go deliver all those presents.
I had to deliver. I had to go deliver all. I had to go steal all the copies of KH3. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Maybe
this time it was a Final Fantasy 16.
I wonder if he's gonna come back for KH4. It's a huge commitment. That is easily still to this day like the hardest that I've ever worked on anything. Was that one that one video. But anyways, what I was gonna say was, you know, I mentioned this before, but when I made that video, we were up recording it like, I want to say a couple days
3 a.m.
before. Well, yeah, it was like two basically all-nighters, and
I don't know why we haven't done a behind the scenes thing where we like do commentary or talk about.
well, the 10-year anniversary of the channel is coming up this Saturday. So I don't know, maybe we could do something for that. If you're not busy on Saturday, because you're definitely the person that contributed the most besides me.
I have on Saturday.
Can you believe that,
Right,
Crossburn?
yeah.
It's been 10 years since I posted my first video to the old channel. I can't believe you're boycotting McDonald's over IP and not about them funding the Seekers of Darkness during the Second Keyblade War. Did they do that? I mean, look, listen,
I'm literally funding. Wait, are you talking about Diego or me? Because I'm boycotting McDonald's because they're paying people to drone strike innocent children and people.
I think the cross is just memeing. But
I thought they were talking to you. I was like, what the hell?
I don't think that the McDonald's actually funded the Dark Keyblade wielders during the war, but I guess I could be wrong. They're still supporting the Seekers of Darkness. Well, see, there you go. What I'm saying is I never liked McDonald's to begin with, so.
Well, they actually funded. They gave Diego a sleigh to go around the world.
A sleigh?
And take all those copies.
It's true.
Yeah. Take all those Kingdom Hearts. Like that's something that we could talk about more in like talking about the video where we talk about like how
I could also mention
we got thrown out of that mall.
We did not get thrown out of the mall, bro. Okay, we'll get to that. No.
The dogs slicked on us.
Listen, we could talk about I will most likely do something this Saturday or sometime soon, going through all of the behind the scenes, which does exist, and I'll even talk about. I'll tell you guys this, bro. I will talk about the never recorded second Christmas special that I was planning on doing a year later in, I guess it would have been in 2019. There was talks of it. There was a script, and I even had worked out like a couple like guest appearances as well. I'll talk about that. I can also show all of the footage that I still have saved on a folder for the Final Fantasy Legend 2 video, which I have all of the skits still recorded. Oh, absolutely, you recorded with that.
I don't remember that.
Here, let me message you. I'm gonna message you something, and you're gonna remember exactly.
I do remember. I remember my like SD card got fucking corrupted when we went to PAX.
Oh yeah, we lost all the PAX footage, but that wasn't it. Here, I'm messaging you what it was. Tell me if you remember after that.
All right. Yeah, let me just back really quick then. I forgot I was playing League for a second.
Here, what else?
Oh, I'm gonna get fucked here. That's so funny. Let me go see.
Here, there. I don't know if that'll jog your memory. But I don't know how long you've been around, but it's definitely gonna be.
Oh.
Yeah, you remember now? Yeah, that one never came out. That one. We recorded.
I'm kind of glad that one didn't. That would have been so dated.
Well, yeah, it would have been dated, but like, I don't know. It could have still been fun. Okay, let me look.
No, I understand. I understand the intention. Like, I understand the intention.
It was supposed to purposely be like. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yeah, but I think it would have been funny if we had released that and then we came back and watched it and we're like, what the fuck is like this?
No,
like,
yeah. Don't say it.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
No,
is
I know what you're saying.
XYZ.
Well, we can go back. I still have the entirety of the all of the skits still saved on a folder on my computer to this day. And funny enough, I think I still have all of the footage from the games recorded. I might even still have the script. Wait, no, actually, I don't feel like looking it up because it was on my old email. Was one of the guest appearances the Grinch himself? No comment. No comment.
It's probably me wearing a Grinch suit that didn't fit.
Dude, that Santa outfit. I remember I kept that Santa outfit like for a while after.
That shit was funny, and like I didn't even put the beard on properly because I was like, this sucks.
Yeah, the beard was like really itchy. I think I didn't either. Like I put it on for like a split second, and then like in the video I made sure to like have it on and then show me taking it off so that I could explain why I didn't have it on the whole rest of the video, because I was like, I'm not wearing this shit.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is probably like if I do come back and stream again, I'm probably gonna do like a DJ stream.
Okay, that could be fun.
I miss DJing, and then I'm gonna start doing music stuff on stream and like showing my process because I'm starting to do more music stuff. So stuff with my band and then stuff by myself where it's gonna be more like the stuff that I was showing you that was like pretty experimental.
Yeah, that one that you showed
like
me was still pretty good.
That I was showing you.
Instead of Santa,
well, like the bands I was showing you.
I see. Instead of Santa, it's Satan. I never noticed how similar those two were in the name. Interesting.
That's crazy that you never noticed that.
Yeah, I never did.
Literally a Futurama plot point, I think.
That's why I never watched Futurama, bro. What do you want from me? Okay. Let me go get the rest of the glass. Anyways, so I was saying that Christmas special, we recorded it like I want to say almost 2 whole nights, pretty much. And I got home and I was like, okay, I need to edit this because I wanted to come out before Christmas, obviously, right? It wouldn't make sense if the special came out after Christmas, but I definitely don't want it to come out on Christmas or on Christmas Eve because people are going to be busy those days, which means that they're probably not going to be watching too much of YouTube. And then by the time that they do watch it, it'll be after Christmas.
I think it would have been good if it came out on... Yeah, I think it would have been good if it came out on Christmas because it's like you open all your gifts on Christmas and then it's like, what the fuck do you do for the rest of the day?
That's true. Yeah, and I do agree with you, but I agree with you personally. Like I'm a lot of the times on around the holidays, I'm always like, what am I doing? Like, what do I do? But on YouTube, like statistics do say that like viewership goes down on the day of, the day before, and the day after Christmas, Thanksgiving, and 4th of July for some reason. So I always just listen to those stats and I never post it on those days. But yeah, I don't know. There's gonna be a movie in the future where a dyslexic kid writes a letter to Satan instead of Santa. I think Jack Black is supposed to be in that too. I'm gonna do the thing again, Ash, where I don't know if you're memeing or not, but you've been right every time, and you were the one who let me know about that fucking Minecraft movie, and now the trailer came out and it looks like dog shit.
It's so goddamn bad.
I actually couldn't even finish the trailer when I was watching it.
Yeah,
who's out here being busy on the 5th of July? Well, the thing is that like, don't you get me? Don't you usually
get hungover on the 4th?
That's true. And usually most people get off like the whole weekend, right?
No, because our country is like weird with holidays.
Okay. Well, I don't know then. That is what the statistics said. Unless I'm thinking, maybe I'm wrong and it was just like the day before, after, and during Thanksgiving and Christmas, but then for 4th of July it was just like day of. I gotta be honest, it's been a while. I don't remember. But what are you going to say? To finish my story, oh wait, I could just grab all these potatoes. Yeah. I can just.
Oh, what the fuck? How am I winning? I wasn't even paying attention.
You're just good. You're just that good.
I just have fucking league autism.
So what am I saying? So the Christmas special, Jesus Christ. I came home and I was like, this shit has to come out, right? And so I started editing it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and I'm typically, I've mentioned this before, but I'm the type of person that I like to edit everything in one shot. Or when I'm working on like a project, I like to just sit down and just finish it. I'm not really someone that like splits stuff up into like little chunks, which I try to do more now. But at the time especially, I was very much of the, a lot of the times when I would make, especially my smaller scale videos, like I would sit down and start writing the script, and that same day I would have like the finished video, like uploaded and scheduled, thumbnail done and everything. I would just do it all in one shot. The movie's called Dear Santa. Ash, where... Or did you say Santa? Yeah, you did say Santa. Dear Santa, full movie. 2023. Movie 2011. Upcoming film. This is it. Dear Santa is an upcoming American Christmas comedy film directed by Bobby blah blah blah. Young boy accidentally mixes up his spelling and sends his Christmas list to Satan instead of Santa, starring Jack Black. Well, shit. Wait, Austin Post,
I'm
like
surprised
Post
that hasn't been
Malone.
done before.
What the fuck?
No, Austin, like the newspaper,
Like the
here in
Austin Post. No, it's literally fucking Post Malone. Why? That's so
There's
random.
a boy out there who accidentally forgot his spelling.
And also Key. Who else we got? I don't know a lot of these other people. That's interesting. I'll never doubt you again, Ash. I'm sorry. This happens every time.
I'm still gonna doubt you. I don't know you.
Anyways. So, where was I going? So I'm like, okay I gotta work on this. I gotta work on this.
Don't let anyone.
Yeah.
Really quick, don't just finish your story. Don't let anyone distract you.
No, it's fine. Like, I don't care. Like, we're just having.
I don't
a
know
conversation.
where you're going with this story.
I was just explaining where I was gone, why I was gone. Still, even though we've been streaming for like 30 minutes. Okay, so I was sitting down working on it, right? And as I'm working on it, I've been working on it for like a good, probably I want to say maybe like definitely like in the double digits hours that I've been editing this video, right? I had to download like basically entire playthroughs of the entire games just to get all of the footage for them. And I had to record all of my commentary because, you know, I had the skits, but I didn't have the commentary. I'm doing all that. I'm starting to edit and I'm starting to get everything done. And again, I've been over here for probably like 13, 14 hours or something like that. And it's like really late and I'm getting tired. And I look at the timeline and I see that I'm not even halfway done editing the video. And I'm already getting tired. And at this point, mind you, it's got to be like the probably the 20th of December or something like that, right? 21st. And I'm like, well, okay, well, clearly I'm not even halfway done and I'm already getting tired. This is not going to be done right now. It's just not. And if I try to keep editing, I'm just going to get tired and then I'm not going to feel well. And I'm not even going to be able to finish it. So I made the executive decision. I was like, I'm going to go to sleep right now. And I'm not going to set an alarm and I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to sleep for as long as I feel like sleeping. But that is the last sleep that I'm going to get before I finish this video. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to start editing and I'm not going to stop until I finish editing because this video has to come out. And so that's exactly what I did. I went to sleep and as soon as I woke up, I sat down at my desk and I proceeded to edit for 26 hours straight, which is the most that I've ever worked on anything consecutively, I think, ever. I think I've told this story before, but I get really freaked out with anything having to do with like eyes stuff. It's just, I don't know, I really don't like it. And there was one time when I was younger that I guess I hadn't gotten enough sleep or whatever, and my eyes were like red. And I remember that I looked at myself in the mirror and I saw that my eyes were red, and I got so freaked out that like I had to lie down because I felt like dizzy just from looking at my own eyes. And while I was editing this video, I was thinking to myself, like, 100% my eyes look disgusting right now. But I know that if I go and I look at myself in the mirror, I'm gonna not feel well and I'm gonna have to lie down, and I can't do that because I have to get this edit done. I have to finish this video. So whenever I would need to go to the bathroom or whatever, I would purposely like avoid looking at the mirror at all costs. I would look the other direction because I was like, I can't catch a glimpse of my own eyes because I'll freak myself out and then I'll have to stop editing, which I can't afford to do. So
yeah.
So
26 hours are rookie numbers
for editing. No, it's not.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
it is.
No, it's not. Anyways,
I did. I stayed up for 2 days because my film was due on Friday, and we finished shooting it on Wednesday. And so I ended up staying staying up for 2 days, just editing it nonstop. And everybody's like, "It's really good." I forgot to take out a fade that I accidentally put in.
yeah, I also realized after the video came out that I did forget there was one single shot where, because we recorded parts of it during the day, but it was supposed to be nighttime. And so I would just color the sky like darker and stuff like that. There was one singular shot where I forgot to do that, and I just kind of left it like day, and I didn't notice it until the video was out. But at that point, I was like, "Fuck, I'm not gonna. I don't care. I'm not gonna take the video down. Like it's already up. There was already like 200 people that showed up to the live premiere and all of this stuff."
Yeah.
Anyways, so where was I going with that? I forgot I added this lava. Oh no, I didn't add that lava. That lava was already there. Okay, so I did that, and it got to the point, and I'm sure that you've experienced this. I'm sure a lot of you have, where like you're so tired that you're not tired anymore. Like you're so tired that your body gets tired of making you feel tired, so it just gives up, and you just stop feeling tired, which is kind of a weird, like freaky feeling to have. But I was like, okay, I mean, you know what, I'll power through it. And I remember I was messaging you throughout the time that I was editing it, being like, hey, I got this done, I got blah, blah, blah done, and all of this stuff. And there was parts where, like, you were just already asleep. And eventually I got it done. I think I finished, like, at maybe, like, around 5, 6 p.m. And I remember I scheduled the video and I posted it. And, I scheduled the video and I was going to do a premiere for it. And I stayed up and I watched the premiere with my friend. And there was like, again, I want to say it was like 200 people in the chat, like the most that had ever shown up for any of my live and stuff like that. And everyone liked it and everyone enjoyed it, especially the ending with the cameos by like Jacob and a couple different people and all that. And I was like, yeah, I'm glad everyone liked it. All right, good night. And then I left and I proceeded to sleep for probably like 12 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I did that. And the reason why I bring that up is because at that point, again, I had made the decision that I was like, well, I need to get this done. And so I'm going to, and I think I mentioned this in the video that I posted on the server, but I was like, I'm going to sacrifice my health just for the sake of this, getting this one thing done in time. And I wanted to do something similar this time around where I was like, I'm just going to disappear and I'm not going to talk to anybody for like however long it takes. And all I'm going to do is edit nonstop. Because I'm so behind on all of these videos, and I've mentioned this before, how like I want to do streaming and I want streaming to do like the primary thing that I do, but streams don't Twitch channels do what I'm gonna try again. My Twitch channel did what Twitch channels do, that is to say, not grow on its own at all whatsoever. Everyone knows, it's common knowledge that the only way that you can grow a Twitch channel is by posting to other platforms and getting getting an audience from those platforms to come over and to watch you on Twitch. And so the plan, as I've been talking for like about a year at this point, was to stream games, make videos out of like cuts and shorts and stuff out of those playthroughs, post them to YouTube and TikTok and whatnot, then have those people in return come to the Twitch, which would make for higher engagement, which would make for better streams, that would make better videos. So then more people watch those videos and come to Twitch, and it's a cycle that keeps feeding itself. And so the issue with that is that I have a bunch of videos that I wanted to post that I was behind on, and because I have OCD, I had to release them in a relative order, at least in order that made sense. I didn't want to just abandon all of those videos and just start posting the stuff that I was streaming now. But I was behind by a lot of videos. I counted maybe like 13 or 14. And at the point that I was at, I was editing them. I was releasing a new video pretty much one every month. And I was like, well, if I keep this up, it's going to take me like a year and a half to finish this. And by then, I'll also be like a year and a half behind, because I'll have streamed a year and a half's worth of things since then. So I'm basically never going to catch up. So my plan was just like, I'm just going to disappear for like a month and a half or so. I'll get everything done and edited, and then I'll come back and do all that. And the reason why I didn't want to just focus on doing stuff while I was still streaming was because in my mind, the whole point of making the videos was to push people to come to the Twitch. And so at the beginning of every video, I'd be like, hey guys, by the way, you should go check out my Twitch or whatever. And it wouldn't really make much sense if I released those videos telling people, hey, come to my Twitch. And then they go to my Twitch and they see that I haven't streamed in like 2 months. That doesn't make a lot of sense. So I was like, I have to be doing both at the same time. I have to like these videos have to be done, and I have to start releasing them as I'm already streaming again. I can't just like not stream and then and release the videos. And so that's why I disappeared, because it was like, even if I stream for like, even if I just focused on videos and did nothing else, I'm not going to be able to release them until they're all done, because then like the whole point of making them to get people to come to the Twitch will not even be true. And so I did that and I disappeared. And like I said, I did get a lot of stuff done. The Persona video I pretty much finished entirely. And then I also finished about half of the infamous Monster Prom video that I've been talking about for like 12 years at this point. I edited the entirety of another Minecraft video. It doesn't have the subtitles yet, but other than that, like, it's all edited, it's all cut, and a bunch of other stuff is like partially done. Like the Hogwarts Legacy video that I have from fucking last year is also like halfway edited, and the subtitles are halfway done on that. The beginning of the Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough that I did last year is also partway edited. So a bunch of stuff are like that, but essentially I was like, there's no shot that I'm going to be able to finish this in like a month and a half, because I was finishing like the Persona video. It took me like a month to, or not a month, it took me like a week to finish, and I was like, even if best case scenario I can finish one video a month, it's 14 videos, it's still going to take me like a couple of months to finish this. I'm basically going to be gone for the rest of the year, and I didn't want to do that, and so I decided to come back with just what I did done, and not everything that I wanted to get done. But yeah, the plan for now is just to mostly focus on editing, and mostly focus on, I guess, being a quote-unquote YouTuber, and then just streaming a little bit less than I used to before, because before I was streaming 4 days of the week, which was fun, but I feel like I was not putting my resources in the right place, or my energy, I guess, in the right place. So here I am. I'm streaming now, and I'm still been working on the next video. It is over halfway done, not counting subtitles, so should be fun.
Well, I think the problem too, though, is that with like Let's Play content or whatever, I think you cultivated an audience with like your Final Fantasy stuff, not just because it was Final Fantasy and that's something people wanted to watch, but because you did bring like an interesting, you know, I would say like an interesting perspective, but more so an interesting format to it, where it was very much in the vein of like, this is somebody who like likes old YouTube gaming stuff and is doing like skits and bits and stuff, but it's also like genuinely showing like the effort, because those videos did show the effort you put in, even though they're like low budget. Like, you don't have a set, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have, you know, the things that other people have, but we made do with what we did have. And I think ultimately, like, it's harder to get people over, not just when you're not streaming, but like when you're doing like primarily gaming stuff versus like, you know, this being the hangout spot and like the videos being where the business happens. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's one of those things where it's like, whenever I watch like Let's Plays or whatever, I usually think of it as like, oh, I'm hanging out with this person, or like, you know what I mean? That's where that parasocial element kind of comes in, which is like bad, but also like, it's why people become parasocial, is like, okay, like we're just hanging out. And eventually it can grow to that where it's like streaming is your primary thing. But I think like you doing those videos was definitely beneficial, because like you grew so much from them. And like, I think if you could find a way to use your knowledge for stuff and like find a way to use that in a similar format, I think you could be super successful with that.
I mean, the thing is, like, and I've mentioned this before, because I remember one time we were talking about the like music theory and My Hero Academia intro video that I made, and you were like, that video was interesting, why don't you make more stuff like that? And then I thought about it for a second, and ultimately I was just like, I just like, I don't want to. Like, I like the game videos that I'm making now, and I feel like, but it's interesting because I was watching a video, and this is okay, you guys want to talk about like people getting sucked into like red pill, you know, rabbit holes and stuff on YouTube. There is a like a streaming slash video making rabbit hole on YouTube that you can also get sucked down, of like people that are selling you like how to be a good YouTuber and like all this stuff like that. It's a whole industry of people that a lot of the times don't even know what the heck they're talking about, and have never made a successful channel outside of the channel where they tell people how to be successful.
Yeah, fuck.
So
They should die.
but you know, I sometimes morbid curiosity, gets the better of me, and I just I end up like binging a bunch of videos of like how to optimize, making videos and stuff like
Well,
that.
it
And
makes you feel good too, like to watch people like who do that shit and then watching their videos that are just dog shit, and you're like, oh, like I'm on the right path. It's like
sometimes,
when I watch somebody. It's like when I watch somebody who like is like, I don't know, shitty, and then they're like, yeah, watch my film, and I watch their film and it's dog shit, and I'm like, oh, like this person's all talk, and like, obviously, like I don't like to toot my own horn, but I know when I'm good at something, and what I'm good at is film. And so it's one of those moments where it's like similar with like YouTube shit, where it's like, oh, this person's trying to tell people how to make like good content and good videos. They can't even make a banger themselves,
yeah. Let me see. We already established Ash is you from the future. That's true. That's true. Although I think that I'm older now than Ash was when Ash first started chatting on my stream, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. Like those get rich quick schemes. Essentially, yeah, Crossburn. It's a similar thing where it's like these people tell you how to have a successful business even though they don't have a successful business, and their successful business is telling people how to have a successful business. At that point it's basically just a fucking pyramid scheme. But I did watch a video from this guy that, and I wish that you know what, I'm gonna look it up because it was such a good video. It was such a great video that I think.
He's like, look at my Ferrari.
No. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see.
Okay, you won. Now I can go look for snacks. Chat, what snacks should I get? And if you give me bad snacks,
McDonald's.
like things that I don't like, I will bully you.
I'm not gonna find it. I'm so sad. Here, maybe I'm pretty sure I might have posted it on the server a while ago.
Look to your history.
I clear my history because OCD.
That's not why he clears his history, chat.
I clear it literally like every single day. Like even if I just watch one single video, I will go and I'll delete all the YouTube history. Oh yeah, here I found it. Okay, it's a video by a person called Neat on the Rocks, and it's got Sonic on the thumbnail, and it says you should be a YouTuber parentheses or artist slash creator. Your time is now. Is written on the thumbnail. That's such a good video because this guy talks about how he was one of those people. Garden salsa sun chips. What do you think about that, Fern?
I like the cheese ones better.
I mean, you get that?
Those always make my tongue bleed.
Okay. Clearly, the future is you after counting age difference after your transition. I see. So I revert back to zero after I transform into Ash, and then I start counting from then. Okay, interesting.
Chat, we need to bring back smoking inside of buildings. That shit's cool.
I mean,
I wouldn't need a snack right now. I just have a little cigarette. I'd be like, listen here, Diego.
You're gonna be talking like the guys on the train. Money. Yeah, you're gonna be talking like the.
Yeah. What do you talk?
What do you talk? What do you talk? What was the name of that show again?
You can bicker. He can bicker. He can talk. He can bicker.
Music Man. That's what it was.
He could talk. Called the Music Man.
Yeah.
I'm always mighty fine to tell you. I love that.
Oh, I already had 8 freaking oak fences. Okay, I need to go get more sand. I'm gonna go do that. In the meantime, let me find
nothing better than a bum with a capital B.
All right.
That stands for pool. So
here,
good.
I'll make 2 shovels so you can shovel this shit. The fuck? Did you guys see that spider crawling up my house? Oh my god.
I think it's so funny that that's how it starts. The fact that he's like, the emphasis he puts on pool table, where he's like, friend, either you're closing your eyes to a situation you do not wish to acknowledge, or you're not aware of the caliber of disaster indicated by the presence of a pool table.
A pool table.
A pool table in your community.
Do you want to try a very random Minecraft exploit I saw on Twitter today? It got added on accident from a recent... Oh. I don't know why that didn't come up. Thank you, human. I was the spider, my bad. Why didn't that come up on the screen? Maybe it's delayed.
That's how Diego talks to. He just outed himself as an alien. That's how he talks to his friends. Thank you, human.
Thank you, human. No, I appreciate it, human. Subscribe for 4 months. That, I don't think. Yeah, there's not a 4 month badge. There's only a 6 month. So I think I'm still in the 3 month as well.
Rubs big boil on face. Thank you, human.
It's that. It's just that's the username. It's the human. I don't know what you want from me. I don't know why they didn't come up on screen. That's so weird. Crosses came up earlier, right, Cross? Anyways, yes, I do want to know, Ash, if you wanna
Chat,
let
yes
me know.
or no?
No.
Well, you're not Chat, are you? Your name's
Oh my God.
Diego.com.
I'm gonna put something on the chat then. No.
Chat, everybody
There
go
you
to Diego.com.
If you build a 20-block tower and drop an iron sword over the edge, it will not only reappear in your hand after a few seconds, but 50% will become a diamond sword. This sounds like some fuck shit, Ash. This sounds like this sounds like some press queue in front of lava. What?
You need to new goal for the channel. And Diego, you just gotta let me speak here because I'm gonna cook.
I'm gonna trust you, Ash, but I feel like you're trolling.
You can't interrupt me because this is gonna change your life. Chat. We need to raise $72,500. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fundraise. We're gonna sell chocolate bars. We're gonna do whatever we can. We're gonna get.
Can't believe this is so stupid. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
To buy Diego.com. Because Diego.com is on sale right now for $7,500.
There it is. Thank you, Ash. Thank you. I should have known. The timing was pretty good, too. Good job. I was like, look, listen, I never believe Ash, and you always turn out being right. So fuck it. I'll try it anyways. But I knew it was going to be some fuck shit. Okay. I'm still... Okay, so that came up. And I don't know why humans didn't come up. That was really weird. I'll look into that in a bit. Well, after the stream, that is.
Get chocolate-covered pretzels.
You could. Okay, what was I saying before this? I forgot. Okay, right. I was talking about how I like the videos that I was making. Jesus Christ. This conversation has taken, like, the entire stream.
But chat, we need to buy Diego.com.
Maybe. I don't know what I would even do with that. Anyways, what I was gonna say was, like, you asked me, like, why I wasn't making the those other types of videos, and I was like, honestly, I like these videos. It's because Human used Twitch Prime, and I didn't. But no, I feel like the Twitch... Honestly, actually, I think you might... That could be true, Cross. But the thing is, I think that they've worked before. But maybe they changed something in the settings to where, like, I need to make, like, a new version now where it's, like, specifically when they sub with Prime, like, it comes up a certain way up on the notification or something. I'll look into that. You might be onto something, though, Cross. That could actually possibly be it. Here, real quick, somebody subscribe without Prime. Just to test it real quick. Purely for scientific purposes.
And this is how we're gonna get Diego.com. We're gonna trick idiots like you into subscribing without Prime. Because we want to try something.
First come, first serve. Maybe. Speaking of, there's still there's a channel reward that nobody has redeemed yet. It's a new one that I just added. I don't know if anyone's noticed it. I don't think I set it up so that it comes up on the screen. It would just come up on the chat. Actually, yeah, I should get to doing that. I forgot about that. Well, regardless.
Diego's a coward.
It's true.
He increased the word band. Word band amount.
I think it's probably just because I was messing with some of the other prices. I think because I wanted to make all of the there it is. Thanks, Cross. Here, I'll write down your so here's kind of an idea that I had for that. Cross first. Cross was the first. Essentially, and I didn't set this up, which I really probably should have before the stream, but essentially there's a bot that you can get that keeps track of specific channel reward redemptions, and you could make it so that it keeps a list of all of the people that have redeemed one specific one. And I was thinking of setting it up so that it redeemed that first. You can only redeem it obviously once per stream, like only one person can redeem it per stream. And I thought it would be cool if I kept like a little like a thing at the bottom of this, because this is like bottom part of the screen is still empty. There's still nothing there. And I'm thinking like I could put a sub goal on there, like I could put, you know, newest subscriber and like all of that stuff, and also like who has the most firsts. I think it could be fun to like keep track of that, like who has been able to get the most. But obviously, like, I would need to set it up because right now it didn't do anything. You just wasted loser cross. You just wasted 50 channel points. but yeah, I'll set that up, and then maybe like, yeah, it'll keep. It'll say like this person has gotten like 15 firsts, and then you can, I guess, maybe work towards beating them. Just get there early, redeem the first, and then leave the stream and don't keep watching. How much does it cost to buy weissarchives.com? That's crazy.
How much does it cost to buy what?
weissarchives.com. We don't talk about that.
It's probably like 50 cents.
Probably, honestly. It doesn't sound like a very good domain. You keep
Chat, you can buy
talking like that, and I'm gonna redeem end stream. Do you have enough to redeem end stream, Cross? I mean, I believe you, actually. It's not that expensive.
What if we all pull our points together?
And do what? Do the Lord's Prayer one more time?
We do end stream, but we do it for a month.
You can only redeem it once per week.
We do it for a month.
I mean,
chat, you can buy you know what toys on
anyways, we're gonna
Uber Eats.
We're gonna move on. I still haven't finished telling my story from the beginning of the stream, by the way.
I told you to focus on it.
Look, I don't mind. We're having fun. We're just talking.
What the hell is this?
So, you asked me, why don't you make more of these music theory videos? And I was like, because honestly, I really like the types of videos that I'm making right now. And it's true. What I was going to was one of the... Oh, real quick. So yeah, the guy that made that video that I was talking about... I'm gonna keep talking. The guy that made that video that I was talking about, the... where is it? Why you should be a YouTuber. He talked about how he had a channel where he was telling people how to make a successful channel. And he said that he didn't know what the hell he was talking about, and that he was finding a lot of success, but that he wasn't very satisfied because he felt like he was just perpetuating a pyramid scheme where he was just telling people how to be successful, but the only thing that he knew how to be successful with was with telling people how to be successful. So eventually he quit and he made that video. And I think it's a great watch if anybody wants to do anything. Like, he doesn't just talk about YouTube, he talks about streaming, he talks about like making music and stuff like that. And one of those types of videos that I was watching a while ago, it asked the question. This guy was like, be honest with yourself. If your newest video that you just posted out of nowhere just went viral, it got like 1 million views, all these people were watching it, would you honestly be like proud of that video? Would you actually want people to see that video? And I'm assuming that the answer is supposed to be no, because most of the people that he's talking to are people that have 2 subscribers that have no idea what they're doing, which is fair. You know, we all start somewhere. I was there for many, many years. But he asked that question, and I was like, honestly, yes, I feel like I would be proud, and I would want people to see it. And I think that the one way to prove that is just that, like, with my old channel, I wouldn't really tell people about it, like in my in my real life. I need to drink some water. How many Minecraft streams do you know where someone mentions Uber Eats? I'm not gonna say that out loud.
Uber Eats sex toys.
Why?
We're 30 minutes in.
Whatever.
They can't demonetize you.
They can't demonetize me if I'm not monetized.
You're making money.
Well, I guess I was thinking about YouTube, not Twitch, but...
You just bleep that out. You don't have to put that in the video.
Yeah, but now I have to find it. Ugh. Anyways, I'm gonna continue the
Chat,
story.
can you write down 58 minutes, 47 seconds?
It's not accurate because I'm gonna cut the intro. And I also usually cut up like the beginning of the stream a little bit, although I guess I could just do it from before that. Anyway, wow, the other show already broke. Okay, let me head back.
Or we could have that be the video intro.
That would be the intro first
Hey
30
guys.
seconds. Anyways, so the guy says, "Would you be?" Yeah, what I was saying was like I wouldn't really talk about my old channel to like IRL friends. I mean, it's not like I kept it a secret. There was a couple of them that knew about it. I mean, you were one of them, Fern.
I didn't know
But
that actually.
yeah, actually, you just like helped me out, and I just said that it was just for a personal side project that was never going to see the light of day. I'm shocked
Yeah, he
when.
kept having me order things off of Uber Eats.
Anyways, for these
I'm not gonna say
personal
what.
films, quote unquote, that he was making for his own entertainment. Little did
Yeah,
I
and
know.
then he showed me what it was, and I was like, "What are all those you know what's for?"
anyways, so here, let me go
So
to
we
sleep
didn't
real
use one
quick.
of these once.
You already got demonetized from saying that Ronald McDonald ordered a drone strike on an orphanage. Oh, but that's allowed on YouTube. That's allowed on YouTube. Anyways, so
The
the guy said
face I
that.
made after reading that. uh,
So, oh, I need to melt the glass, or yeah, melt the sand into the
yeah,
glass.
I'll be quiet. Just you
I mean,
and
it's fine. I don't. Like I said, I don't mind. But anyways, so with the yeah, there was one time. There was one singular time where somebody that I knew in real life that I wasn't really close with, not like a friend, right, but just somebody that I knew from school, found my old channel, and they messaged me and they were like, "Yo, is this you? Oh my god, blah blah, all this stuff. That's crazy." That only ever happened one time. Every other time that anyone that I knew found out about my channel was because I told them about it. Which again, it's fun. I wasn't trying to hide it, but I also wasn't necessarily like trying to let everybody know about it. Ah, damn it! Oh wait, that actually didn't do anything. Well, that did nothing. That's a spider. That's a spider. I'll be right back. Hold up.
Chad, I can get this video demonetized now. He's gone. I sent that spider in there so I could tell you guys all my nasty, controversial takes. I like how lagged out the stream is for me, because he's still running around. Like I'm watching the video, and this motherfucker's still running around, fighting creepers and shit, when there's supposedly a spider. Do I count as an IRL friend for you know from school? Are you someone we both know from school? Cause Diego and I met in high school through a mutual friend who I'm not friends with anymore. Sometimes I wonder when I'm on Diego's stream how different it would be if I was streaming and you guys were in
Bro,
my chat.
hold up. I'm
Because
putting
I
my
was
headphones back.
wondering, yeah, so I was wondering like if you guys were like over at, because I don't care. Like I say whatever on my streams. And so like if you guys were in my chat, I wonder how you guys would react versus here.
Don't push people from my stream to go look at your chat.
No, I don't care. I don't care. Like I
I didn't
genuinely
get the
don't
spider,
care.
by the way, and it was not like a teeny tiny house spider. It was like a, I mean, it wasn't like a massive spider either, but it was a pretty good sized spider crawling on the wall. Went to the other side. By the time that I got up and went to it, it was. I don't know where it is. It's gone. I'm blaming human because human said earlier in the it said I was the spider. My bad, and that was like 14 minutes ago. So human beat you to it, Ash. Sorry.
um
Do I count
but
as an
yeah, I
IRL
don't
friend
know.
you know from school? No, Crossburn. What? What are you talking about?
But yeah, no, I wonder sometimes about that because like I'll come on streams and stuff. Um, but then I'm like, it's a different fan base and it's a different community, so I have to figure out what works here. Because either way, like when Diego and I are hanging out off stream, it's whatever. We're just hanging out. When you're on stream, even if you guys are friends, there's a level of on that you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a level of energy you need to have, and so that energy changes depending on where I go, and so that's crazy. uh oh wait, okay, you can't see it. I just got 800 points, and while I was talking, I think Twitch was telling me to shut the fuck up. because I was just going off about this, and it shows 800 points, and it says nobody asked, and I thought somebody redeemed that, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm done. I'm not gonna talk."
No,
But
nobody said
it
that.
was Twitch.
No,
It
I think
was
it's just
Twitch, and
saying
I
that
was
you
like,
can afford that. No.
yeah.
Nobody
There it is.
asked.
Thank you.
You are so dumb.
That was
But yeah,
for
I
your
don't
own
know.
story.
That's something I think about, because it's one of those things where I think about how I have to adjust in different places that I'm in, which I don't usually do, but I know that occasionally, like,
Yeah.
the energy needs to be there. I don't know. I was just trying to make conversation.
No, you're good, bro. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. That fucking spider is somewhere in my room. I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Usually I get them, and Cece can vouch because I message Cece. Don't ask why. I text Cece every single time that I kill a spider, which it has to be like at least, well, definitely once a week. Let me see when the last time I actually. Here, I'm gonna message CC being like, just failed to kill a spider on stream. Feeling bad. Oh, I hate that. Anyways, going back to my story from 12 years ago. What am I? Right. Here, I'll go and I'll plant these. Although actually, this guy's gonna ruin it. I feel. Do I have a bow that I can shoot at this guy? Do I have arrows? That was the question. Yes, I do. All right. I'm gonna safely kill him from a distance where he can't get me, because I'm a cheap bastard. God, these guys take so many hits. I'm killing him with his own, like it's an iron golem that I'm killing with an iron sword. I can throw that away, and that. There you go. Okay, so what was I saying? So with the old channel, a couple people, well, yeah, one person found out, and then I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. With this new one, I mean, it's not like every single one of my friends knows, but I wouldn't mind if they knew. And a couple of times I've gone out of my way to show videos to like IRL friends and be like, what do you think about this video? Because I actually do like the videos that I'm making now, which I think is a good sign. If you like the videos that you're making enough that you're showing them to not chronically online friends, like normie friends. And yeah, like I said, this all stems back to the conversation where you asked me, why don't you make these other types of videos? And it's like, because I like these videos. And the person was like, would you be proud if the videos that you made went viral? And I was like, yes, I would. And the thing is, they've been doing like pretty good, relatively speaking. The newest video that I posted, the Persona one, is now officially my most viewed video, besides the Kingdom Hearts one. But the Kingdom Hearts one is the Kingdom Hearts one. That one got like 2,000 some views. But the Persona one is at 500 views, which, you know, for a channel that only has like 8 videos, and like 400 some subscribers, I think it's pretty good. People have been liking it. Oh, someone just left a comment. I gotta go back and check that later. But yeah, I got 500 views in 4 days, which I think is pretty good for me. So I like them. I think the only issue is the consistency, because again, one of those like YouTube advice channels that I was watching was like, once you start getting comments of people saying, oh, I can't believe that this doesn't have that many views, or I can't believe that this is a small channel, that's when you know that you're doing something right. And I was like, dude, I have like 10 of those comments on my videos. Even like just on the Minecraft one that I posted like a month ago, somebody was like, yo, I can't believe that this only has so and so views, because I guess like there's usually like a quality to sub count or view count that people correlate, and when you see something that you think is a higher quality than what the numbers tell you that it should be, then that's when people start commenting that. The problem is that it takes me way too long to make the videos, because I hold them to such a high standard where it's like, well, they have to be like edited perfectly. If there's even like a millisecond of dead air, then I will cut it. I'll literally do that. Like if I'm having a conversation and there's a pause, just like there was right there, like I'm having a conversation, comma, and there's a pause, I'll cut that pause in between the sentences just to save as much time as possible. And then obviously the subtitles, which like almost nobody does for entire videos. Like some people, like the Mr. Beast style subtitles, they'll do it for like the intro, and then that's it. But there's very few people that do it for the entire video, and I'll do it for the entire video myself. I don't have an editor. I just do it myself. I mean, Ash, and thank God for Ash. Ash helps me out with proofreading and spell checking all of the captions, which is immense help. But I still like physically input them all myself. And then obviously the thumbnails that are all drawn, which again nobody does other than like, you know, like Connor Sea Dog and like Quackity and like people that like, you know, do this for a living that can afford to pay a full artist to draw a custom thumbnail for them. So I don't know. I'm definitely putting a lot of work into it, and they take a long time as a result. But it'll pay out in the end. Trust. I'm manifesting that it'll work out in the end because the hope is, and I've talked about this before, the the dream is that one day, for some reason, whether it's the timing or the algorithm or whatever, you just have one video that pops off. You have one video that just for some reason does really, really well, and it's getting recommended to everyone, and everyone is seeing it. And then everyone likes it, and they're like, oh, this video is really good. Let me go and check out the channel. They click on your channel, and boom, they see that you have 20 more videos just like that one. They're all edited to the same high quality. They're all, you know, in the same style. They're all similar things, and you're like, wow, I loved this video that everyone got recommended. Now let me go and watch all of these other videos that are very similar that I'll probably equally like, and then you get and then yeah, that's how in theory you would get successful from that. Obviously, one of the videos needs to really become popular for that to happen, but you just gotta keep making quality stuff and hope that that'll happen. And that's the thing that couldn't happen with my old channel, because with my old channel, a lot of the stuff that I was talking about, especially early on, was just news and like stuff for upcoming games. And I've mentioned this maybe about 500 million times at this point, but the real wake-up call for me was I spent all of this time talking about one specific 15 game, and once that game came out, I realized that my entire channel was like pointless. Like nobody had any reason to go back and watch 70% of those videos because the game was already out. Like, what was the point? I was like, what the fuck was that? It was a doorbell, yeah. Okay, here, hold up. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Here, keep talking while I'm gone, Fern.
I don't know why I installed League again, y'all. I guess my friend Jonah wanted to play it. He's one of my best friends, and actually most of the clips that I have on my stream, it's either me clapping my tits on stream or it's me and my friend Jonah stressing me the fuck out. But he was like, yo, get on League. I was like, I don't play League anymore. He's like, damn, bro, I came up with the term famer. That's fake gamer. I'll be like, damn, you're a famer. And I'll be like, no, I'm not, bro. I'm not a famer. I'm reformed. And then he's like, nah, bro, like, you gotta play League. So I re-downloaded it so we'd have something to play together. But, it's so frustrating sometimes because, like, I genuinely don't care 80% of the times. But it feels like every time I start caring, I start doing like significantly worse. More dangerous than League? Yes, every drug is actually more dangerous than League. However, what do you like? What do you like have League? I've been seeing a lot of it lately. I think there's this, like, it's the competitive thing. It's what people in sports love, right? It's like when you're winning and you're doing super fucking well, you outplay somebody. Um, you know, it's like this really cool feeling. It's the same feeling I get when I play fighting games and I'm doing well. Um, you know, like League is tough, but it's like when you're doing super well and someone else is doing bad, there's this level of reward that you get with any competitive game, really. Because it takes time and energy to learn this game and to learn these characters. The competitive spirit, and also just like a lot of these characters are pretty cute. Like I like a lot of the girl characters in this game. Like definitely like when I was coming out as non-binary, like a lot of the characters in this were like, oh, like I want to cosplay her because she's cute. You know what I mean? And And like League and a lot of games and anime and shows and cartoons were all kind of blueprints for me as to like I really like these characters. I think they're cute, or I think they're strong and empowering, and like I want to be more like them. Um, it's just one of those things that I think is really cool. So there's a lot of reasons to like it. You don't even have to necessarily be good at the game, because now they have something called Team Fight Tactics, which is their auto chess game. And like Teamfight Tactics is like super fun and like a casual game you can turn your brain off. And like it's just so cool and chill, and like casual people can pick it up pretty easily. There is a steep learning curve, but once you get over it and you learn like it's sort of like playing like a card game almost.
I'm back.
Where you're like having to kind of go with new expansions and new sets. But with League, I think the only thing that I really find appealing about it is that competitive aspect, and that aspect of like I get to play it with my friends and have fun, and like we all know that we fucking hate this game and it's funny. It's one of those things that's just like, oh, come on, Jack. Come on,
It
Jack.
was the fucking DoorDash delivery with the, you know what?
Oh yeah, I ordered those to your house. Sorry.
Oh my god, bro. So what did I miss? Is it bad that my first thought for acting differently in different situations was that I avoid? I mean, I guess that makes sense, Cross. Someone said there was a Vampire Survivors like game at some point. Is that still in League right now?
So there are a couple things like that. I love Vampire Survivor. That game's so fun. But League like will add new modes and new like game types. I'd recommend, if you like the characters of League, or even if you just like Arcane, slowly
Hated
like don't play League. Well, yeah, you fucking hate anime.
It's not anime though.
It is technically anime. It doesn't need to be Japanese to be anime.
That's not okay. All right.
I mean, League has a K-pop group.
It's true. Featuring 2 members from G Idol. Mion and Soyeon.
Which is really fun.
When is the sub only? Okay, I'm not gonna say that.
But yeah, I think if you like the characters in League and you want to like get into the universe, the healthiest way to play it, I would say, would be TFT, Team Fight Tactics. Just because it's like auto chess, like I said, there's like not a lot of there's thought to it, but there's also like not as much toxicity to it. You got it.
Is it raining? Oh, it is raining. It's been raining a lot, like in real life.
Yeah,
okay,
I know.
I'm gonna finish what I was talking about like 12 years ago, just to wrap it up. I'm almost done.
Oh, you fucking bitch! Get back here.
Essentially,
Sorry,
yeah, like
I missed my ult. That's
essentially just to wrap it up. Yeah, I like the videos that I'm making now. I'm happy with them. I want to keep making them. And with the old channel, a lot of the videos didn't have much of a purpose after the game that I was talking about for most of those came out. And sure, there was new games that were coming out that I was talking about, but then all I could think of oh my god, there's a tiny little like flake flying in my room, and I just saw something moving. I'm like, the spider's back. I'm not gonna be able to fucking sleep. Okay, well, whatever. Anyways, anytime that I was making a video, and you guys probably noticed this, you know, when I was talking about 7 Remake, or when I was talking about KH3, the energy just wasn't really there as much. And I think that it's because in the back of my head, I knew I was like, all these videos are pointless. Like, their shelf life is going to be like a month, and then no one's going to care after that. 4, 5, 6, 7. Which is why I then started making the retrospectives, which were fun, but same problem that I have now, I had at the time, where it's like they took way too much effort to record, and they weren't doing well enough.
Even while we were filming them, even while we were filming them, and I'm someone who has like a behind the scenes thing because I was the person filming them. You know, you could feel the sort of like the first couple ones were really fun because it felt very much like oh, like this, I figured it out. Like this is gonna be fun and
Yeah,
blah blah blah.
this is gonna be
And
it.
then like the following ones sort of started feeling more like, oh, this is work. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And
Mhm.
like, as opposed to having fun with it, it really did feel like, oh, like we're doing this for like, because well, for Diego at least, it would be like, well, I'm trying something, but I'm not. You could feel that it wasn't what they really wanted to be doing.
Well, and because my
Even though,
thought
like,
behind it was like I'm putting so much work into this, like of course these are gonna do better. And the thing is, like relatively speaking, I think that they all did pretty well. I mean, they all got over 1,000
they
views.
didn't do bad.
But like it wasn't it relative to I would be getting more views if I was doing what I was doing before. Is essentially the thing. And this is why I've mentioned this probably a trillion times, but I gamed the system because before we started doing the retrospectives consistently, when I did the FF2 and FF Legend and then FF3 all like in like a 3-month span. Before that, we did the FF1 video at the end of 2017 because that was the 25th or 30th or something anniversary of Final Fantasy, and I wanted to release it for that. And in that one, all you helped me out with was just one skit with the loot guide thing. It was like a very short, like we did that in like an hour, right?
Right.
But then after that, a year later, that's when I wanted to do the that's when we did in 2018, that was the Halloween and Christmas special. And you'll realize that I just said Halloween special, which we don't talk about very frequently about that Halloween special.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking creepypasta one.
The creepypasta one. And it's the reason we don't talk about it is for a reason. It's because it didn't stick the landing as much. And the reason was because I thought, like, I'm just going to come back after, like, close to a year of not posting anything. And I'm just going to release, like, this Halloween video. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be really cool. And people will like it. And it turns out you can't just be gone for like a year, come back with a good video, and then people will like it. And I learned that the hard way.
Unless you're
like
2012 JonTron.
Yeah, something like that.
Like that was like an event almost.
Yeah. And so I posted that Halloween video and like nobody watched it. I remember because you were there for the live premiere and I couldn't go because I was in the middle of one of my classes. So I told you, I was like, just show up for the premiere. And like, I don't even think it broke 1,000 views, whereas the Christmas one has like 10,000.
Right.
But yeah, so I remember the
Christmas one also felt like a good send off to the channel.
Well, it's funny because it wasn't, but essentially what I was what I was gonna say was that like so we released that in October, and then I was like, if I just do nothing in between now, the end of October and the end of December, when this Christmas video goes up, it's also gonna do equally dog shit. Like nobody's gonna watch it, and we're gonna put in all this effort, and it's not even gonna be worth it. So what I decided to do was I went back to posting the old style of like quote unquote, I don't want to say shitty, but like less effort videos that I was making before, and I started posting them every like 2-3 days just to get more in the rhythm of posting and to get people more used to seeing me pop up on their feed. You know what I mean? And people like, oh yeah, it's the new Diego video, right? And like when the Christmas one came out, then maybe they would feel the same way and watch it, as opposed to they even forgot that I existed type of thing. And so if you actually go and you check the channel, there was like a stretch of months of nothing before the FF1 video, a stretch of months of nothing before the Halloween video, but before the Christmas video, there was probably like maybe like 20 regular videos. And the thing is, none of those videos have any shelf life. None of those videos mattered. Again, it's the type of videos that I didn't like making because they didn't really have much to offer. But I made them anyways because I kind of had to. I felt like I had to in order for this Christmas video to succeed, and thankfully it worked. But yeah, then I went back to doing that for the retrospectives, and didn't end up being worth it in the end. Didn't work out, regardless. Anyways, I haven't read the chat in like 20 years. Let's see. Somebody asked what your favorite character in League was. Yeah, Ash asked that.
Like who do I play the most, or who's my like actual favorite?
I don't know.
Because it's different.
We
like I like
from Seattle. Yeah. So go ahead. Well, you could say both.
So the character I main is a character called Urgot, and he's this ugly fuck who he has a chain. Like I don't know. He's kind of OP and like crazy. But the character that I like the most, I'd say lore-wise, I really like Viego's lore.
What'd you call
because
him?
it ties into Diego. Yeah. No, I like Viego and Mordekaiser's lore. As far as like characters that I really like Lucian's cool. Who else is cool? There are a bunch of twinks I like.
There it is.
Set
Howdy.
is cool. Kais is okay. Lux is okay. Jinx is okay. Jinx is overrated.
I agree. Knowing nothing other than what was on the show.
I like Vi. I've always liked Vi. But like, there's a part of me that likes Vi. There's a part of me that hates Vi because Vi is also a cop.
Ooh. 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 Yeah, I gotta. Sorry, I kept reading the chat. I gotta agree with Ash. You're full of shit, Cross. Out of those 3 games, 7 Remake, KH3, 15, I would say that 15 is the worst. Well, I don't know. It's definitely a toss-up between KH3 and 15. 7 Remake is definitely the best. But it's the one that I cared about the least, I feel. And I would say that 15 might be the worst, but it's the one I cared about the most. I don't know, honestly. None of the 3 of them were particularly great, and for me personally, I wasn't blown away by any of them, and that also didn't help. You know, the fact that I spent basically all of high school talking about these games, and then they came out and like I didn't really like any of them, which is part of the reason why I sold my PlayStation and have not played any FF or KH outside of the streams that I did for FF1 and KH2 and 1. I'm sticking with this. I mean, look, I like FF15. It's one of my favorite games, not because of the game itself, but more so because of the story of me with the game. But fuck, I forgot that I was gonna wait till it was nighttime so that I could move the villagers. Speaking of, actually, I should clear my inventory and go collect all the carrots and trade for emeralds just to see what we're working with, because I'm pretty soon here it's gonna start overflowing, and we don't want that. I feel like your enthusiasm for the games that you covered died, and you started to not feel excited waiting for them anymore. That's true. And again, this is why I wanted to go back and do those like retrospective style game videos. The thing is that I was like about 15 years too late for that style of video. And, you know, like the early JonTron, like sort of a angry video game nerd, spoony type of like like a retro game review type of thing, filled with like a lot of skits and like, you know, the guy sitting there holding the controller pretending like the Pro Jared style too, not to bring Pro Jared back up, but you know, like that whole style had fallen out of fashion long before I started doing it, and I was trying to bring it back because I still really liked that format.
Well, there's a lot of nostalgia with it too, where it's like we grew up with that, and like, you know, as you know, fuck him now, but like JonTron back in the day was like, you know, the guy.
Yeah.
Normal Boots was like such a big jam for me.
Pretty much all the Normal Boots guys did similar type of content.
Right, and I got to talk like a couple times, like was in the sort of circle of like tweeting at people and then getting replies from them, and then them replying later on in their like major career because I've been following them for so long. So people like continue, and like Satchel. I think Satchel actually follows me because him and I would talk music for a long time.
It didn't come up again. Thank you, someone. No way Diego woke up. I know, that's crazy. You know what's funny? Someone, I actually have the channel on Twitch and on YouTube. I have the username Diego woke up. I don't know if I'm ever going to do anything with it, but I do have the names. Maybe that's
where Diego's gonna start posting. That's where Diego's gonna start posting Final Fantasy content again.
No, we're not gonna. We're never again. Never gonna go back to doing that full time again.
You're gonna post Final Fantasy content, and you're gonna film a video. You're gonna tease a Final Fantasy 16 video as Dean, and then we're gonna make it a horror movie where Diego's trying to kill Dean the whole time.
You know, I hate on that, but I will say, like, technically, though that Final Fantasy channel did get me to PAX South, it did pay for my Nintendo.
The footage.
We don't want to talk about that. It got me my first ever console, the Nintendo Switch, that I bought for myself. Right. It got me my senior year high school field trip, and a bunch of other stuff. Right, like the PlayStation, like my computer, right, the PC that I'm still using right now, the microphone and everything, like set up, like all of that stuff. So like, I'm not saying that for the time, especially, it did all right. 15 is like a 7 to 8 out of 10 for me. The other were like a 4 or 5. Look, to each their own opinion and Cross. I'll say gameplay wise, I would rather play the other 2 games than 15. Maybe it's actually just that the first sub of the stream shows up. But that it has to be something is wrong with the... I'll look into it. I'm almost certain that it's because it was with Prime Cross. I'm almost sure.
Try to do it with my Prime.
No, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. You do whatever you want. But I think that it's because I'm using the Twitch alerts thing, and sometimes you have to set specific parameters. Like this one will come up if it's their first month subbing. This one will come up if it's their... Actually, you know what I think it is? I think I know what it is. Cross, how many months have you been subscribed for? 3 months. I figured it out. I know exactly what it is. I'm such an idiot. I have it set up so that it comes up anytime that they get a new badge. So they would get one for 1 month, 2 months, and 3 months. But after that, you don't get another badge until 6 months. And I think that I didn't set one for the in-between months. Cross, you just subscribed for your 3rd month, so you just went from the 2 badge to the 3 badge, which is why it came up. But both Human and Someone are going from 3 to 4, and since there is no 4-month badge, because Twitch doesn't let you do that, it didn't come up as a unique one. I have to set up one that just comes up for all the in-betweens. That's why it didn't come up. That actually makes perfect sense. I knew that it was something to do with the Twitch alerts thing. You should do movie reviews on Diego Woke Up. The thing is, like, the copyright with movies is so hard to do that, and to have the video stay up. I mean, I guess I don't really know what the state of
the new nostalgia critic.
I don't know what the state of like movie things is now. If like they take, I don't think if they take videos down anymore. Maybe they just demonetize them, or not demonetize. I'm making the mistake of using the wrong term. Not demonetize, claim. They claim them, which is not the worst thing in the world. That just means that they put ads and they get the money from it. Which, like, if I'm not making money anyways, I also just feel like I don't have a lot of movies that I have a lot of things to say about. Left-wing news coverage on Diego Woke Up. I'm chilling, Ashley. Exercise routines on Diego Works Out. I'm gonna start a crypto channel. I feel like we were talking about something before all of this. Cooking streams.
You're talking about
Oh, I was gonna trade the carrots. Why I left?
Why you stopped doing stuff on that channel?
Yeah, I mean it's basically it basically all whittled down to that, what I already described. I just kind of wanted to and the style of videos that I'm doing now, which is kind of like the stream highlights thing, it is still a popular style. I mean it's pretty much like the thing that most streamers are doing. So I'm not 15 years behind of the trend this time, which is good. I gotta say though, recently I posted a bunch of shorts for the... Okay, that was weird. Recently I posted a bunch of shorts for the new Persona 4 video, and those are the worst performing shorts that I have ever made. They did worse than the video, which is usually very rare. Usually, like, the shorts perform better than the video, and then the shorts will drive people to watch the video. These ones did so bad. Like, they all had, like, within, like, the single digits of views, which is crazy because the Persona 4 video is actually doing pretty fine on its own. And the crazy thing is that they did okay on TikTok. They even did better on Instagram Reels, bro. One of them on Reels got like 100 likes, which that usually never happens. Like, nobody watches gaming stuff on Reels for some reason, but one of the ones that I posted did really well. And I don't know why just on YouTube they weren't doing that well. Although sometimes I will say that, like, I've mentioned this before, where it's like on TikTok they will get a lot of attention very, very quickly and then just as quickly fade out. Whereas on shorts it feels like a lot of the times it's slower growth, but it's more consistent. So maybe they'll still do good eventually, but yeah, I was pretty surprised that those Persona 4 ones didn't do that great. But I mean, whatever, you know, hit and miss.
Are you still doing that thing where you draw?
I did forget to do that on this stream. So here's the thing. I think I told you about this, right? We were on call trying to figure it out. I bought like an HDMI USB-C adapter so that I could draw from my iPad, and it didn't work. I don't know why. Drug reviews? Diego coke up? Alright. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I have a couple ideas for... Essentially, I just wanted to treat it as like... For example, that music theory and My Hero music thing, I wouldn't have posted that to the main channel now. I mean, I'll leave it up probably because it's already there. But like if I had made that video now, I would have posted it to that like Diego woke up thing. It's basically just like any videos that I want to make that are not gaming adjacent slash related to the Twitch.
I know I'm gonna sound kind of full of myself and like dumb, but there are times where I think that like if I uploaded a video onto YouTube, it would just automatically do well.
No.
Just because. Well, no, okay, bro's not even listening to me.
Well, I mean, it's true, but go ahead.
I've said my piece.
Okay.
I'm no longer gonna be vulnerable.
All right. You've mentioned before to me how you were working on videos and stuff, and I think that
Yeah, I just give up because, I mean, unlike other people where it's like they'll release something. To me, it's like, no, that's not good enough. If I wouldn't want to watch it, then it's not good enough.
the thing is that like, and oh, I have more emeralds here. I kind of mentioned this in one of the previous streams, but it's like you are gonna hate your first 50 videos that you make, maybe even more. So like trying to make it like the ultimate, this is the same thing that like people always say. It's like if you want to start making games, don't make your first game that you're working on be the 150-hour in-depth RPG with like all these complex mechanics that you've been dreaming of making since you were 12. Make it like a freaking basic platformer with 3 stages on it. You know what I mean? And that doesn't mean do that and then jump into the 150-hour as your second game. That like slowly build it up, because the first one's always going to be shit. The second one's always going to be shit. The third one's always going to be shit. And it's only going to progress very, very, very slowly until you eventually get to a point where you're kind of know what you're doing. And even then you might still fuck it up. So, you know, the same with movies or like books, you know, don't make your first book be part 1 of your like 30 series high fantasy that you've had the idea of working on since you were like 6 years old. Like start with something simpler. And the same is true for videos. Like don't make it your 3-hour video essay about like the, you know, the how capitalism affected the freaking, you know, the market, and then that's why like this movie that came out of this specific year was like, oh, like start a lot smaller scale and then eventually work your way up to that.
And see, I can't do that.
Well, then
even with the
okay,
no,
go ahead.
see, even with the films that I make, I don't do that. I have about 40 scripts that I finished that can all be made into films. But I'm not gonna make any of them. I'm only making the ones that I know are good, like the ones that I would want to watch, because you know, regardless of what anyone says, like someone could read my script and be like, "This is really good. Why don't you make that?" It's like I wrote that script because it was easy, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to write easy stuff. I don't want to do easy stuff. I want to do stuff that challenges me and that I know people are gonna like. So like both the films that I've made so far have gotten like really, really good reception, which is like amazing. But it's also one of those things where it's like, okay, I don't want to hear about what you liked from the film. I want to know what you didn't like, so that next film I could take that and learn from it. But it's also very different from YouTube stuff, because film stuff is like a fuck ton of money, and it's a lot of raising, like fundraising and getting a crew together and stuff.
It's also dependent
so, like, for me,
on
I
like
take
you.
That
it's dependent on so many more people than yourself.
Right. And so it's one of those things where like I'm approaching YouTube shit the same way that I would approach filmmaking, where it's like I'm only gonna make good stuff. And I don't like, it's not like I don't care if people watch it. I care more if I like it.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine if that's what you want to do.
But I think that's also the key to making something successful, is
where's my book?
You truly believing in something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. You mean like how the first video that I made was freaking Who Games video series that took several... Okay, that's different, Cross. You are the rare type of person that made a banger, that made like a banger video one. But even then, I'm sure that there's still stuff that you look back at that and you're like, man, I could have done that differently. I maybe could have changed that. Maybe could have, you know, you're crazy, Cross. if you remember, Fern Cross was the person who did the Phoenix Wright animation from the Who games that happened on my old server. You were in it for like you made a cameo in it.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know, when I finally do a fucking YouTube video, it's gonna be a banger.
Well, we'll see.
So I refuse to produce anything less than the best.
Well, it doesn't matter how much of a banger you think it is. If you make 50 more videos, I promise you that you'll hate that first one.
I mean, I hate everything I make, but the thing is, if I like it and not love it, then I know it's okay.
Okay. Okay, here. I need to get a...
film is
I need
a
to get
lesson in rejection.
I need to get a boat, and I need to get a composter. Here we go. And also preferably some shroom lights. Or not shroom lights. What are they called? What are the... No, yeah. What is that light source that I'm using at the farm called? Yeah, shroom lights. Okay. And then I'll move one of the guys, and... Oh, hold up. I don't want to deal with that. It's basically all the original art that I made for it. I mean, that's so crazy that you made all of that, though. That's more effort that I put into most of my videos. And it was like it was just for like a meme, essentially. I still really like those videos across. You wanna, Mister, you wanna get out of here? You wanna move? Okay, here. Maybe if I put the boat. Why is this always so difficult? Okay. Oh, there we go. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Thank you. No problem, Crossburn. Alright. Cross. How long have I been going for? 9:47. Nah, I still got some time. I wanted to ask you something, but off stream, Cross, if that's all right.
Do it on stream, coward.
No, you're gonna get upset.
Say it.
No. After stream, after stream, after stream.
Wait, why am I gonna get upset?
I don't know. I don't think you would get upset. No, I don't think you would get upset. No, I'm not gonna say it on the stream. I'll tell you after stream. Okay, here.
Well, message me.
I'll tell you after stream. Okay, here. Okay, fine. I'll message you what it's about. Don't say anything about it. Don't say anything. It's just the part where I showed all of the participants. I think it's been a while since I've seen it. I think I know what you're talking about. My favorite part is the ending, where you're showing everyone coming together to boost the servers, boost the what is it called? The subscribers on the archives channel. That was my favorite part. Okay, here. Get rid of this. And then, sir, can you move? There we go. We'll put this compost to here. Till you sell... What is this? These are potatoes. No, I need potatoes. Okay, he sells potatoes. Oh, but I don't have potatoes. Okay, here. I need to farm these potatoes. There we go. And then I think I just put the shroom light on top of them, so... There we go. Alright, we got our first potato farmer. Love to see it. He's not actually going to give any emeralds because I still need to put a guy here in the middle to collect all of them, sort of like what is going on over here. But I'll worry about that later. Here, maybe I might be able to get one more of these guys, but I don't have a second composter. So I need to make that, and then I'll move another one of these guys up in there. That part worked the best because there was like zero animation and I barely drew anything original for it. Was that not? No, that's not true though. That's where Luca came up and like, am I crazy? Wasn't there like a bunch of characters that came out during that? I remember there being like a bunch of, because you're showing everyone coming together and like showing their support. So like they're all showing up like right at the end, right? Or am I mixing it up with like another moment? All right. Let's go, mister. Oh, come on. Bro. He stepped right over the boat. How you doing, Fern? You're still playing League?
I'm okay. I switched back to Genshin.
I see.
I'm a woman of habit.
You know what they say, chat? I originally considered drawing everyone's Discord profile picture as an Ace Attorney character just for the one scene, but I decided that was too much work. That was too much work, honestly. 'Cause, well, you did it for the Who Games 2, right? Because the Who Games 1, I think... No, wait, actually, fuck. I'm forgetting which was which. I remember that there was one... Who Games 2 was the one where we started with 3 teams instead of 2, right? And that's the one where... Yeah. That's the one where, like, one whole team was eliminated the first time. And then one whole team was eliminated the second time. And then we split up the final team into 2 right at the end. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, because Who Games 1... oh my god. Sometimes I think back at that and I'm like, why did I do this? Because the first one, the way that it worked was instead of eliminating an entire team in, like, the first 3 weeks... I eliminated one. There was 2 teams, and I only eliminated one person every week, and there was 20 of us that were participating. It started like in April, and it didn't finish until like October. It was a ridiculously long amount of time. Like nobody cared by the time that it ended. Everyone was so like over everything. Yeah, Loot Guy and the people are in it, but I had drawn all of them beforehand. Oh, I see. I'll have to go back and rewatch it.
Oh yeah, happy Mexican Independence Day month.
Is that today?
I don't know, it's this month.
That's not what? You're talking about Hispanic Heritage Month? That started like 2 days ago. I don't think it's
Something
Mexican
like
Independence Day. It's not the same thing. Alright, let's see. How do you make a composter? I think it's with slabs, yeah.
This person just posted a long ass post about their anniversary and then a bunch of pictures of their kids and their ugly ass husband. And I really want to comment, hope you get divorced soon, heart. I hate these people.
Okay. Well, you know what they say. They say stop being such a Grinch.
Fuck that. I learned nothing from your goddamn video.
I guess that only makes sense in my brain because I remember it being so smooth to make it. What the fuck? That's so mean. That's what I'm saying.
We gotta watch that Christmas special and do a commentary on it.
I mean, like I said, if you're free on Saturday.
Hey Siri, what am I doing on Saturday?
Move. Alright, there we go.
That's right. LeBron James twerk off.
Fuck. That is more important, I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck? Whoa, this game is lagging. Are you gonna... It's doing the thing again where they don't want to freaking... they don't want to link up to their workstations. Are you still doing Subspace and Smash? Yes. Thank you for reminding me about that, Ash. I forgot about that. We need to find out how to do that. I'm sure it's probably not too complicated. But
I have like the converters and shit. It's really easy.
I mean, I'm sure that
an
like
HDMI converter.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Just get Wii to HDMI.
No. We can't do that. First of all, I don't have a Wii.
Why?
Second of all, you can't play online.
Oh.
But no. I'm sure. Well, we're gonna have to get an emulator, which shouldn't be difficult. Getting like a Wii emulator. I mean, we're gonna have to find a way to hook up our Wii's to our computer and whatever.
I mean, Dolphin exists.
Yeah, Dolphin. Yeah. Anyways, what was I saying? The only issue is going to be finding out how to play online between the two of us.
Tua?
What?
The only issue is gonna be Tua. Bit on that thing.
Okay. Anyways.
Chat, we're coming for that bitch's money, chat. Diego doesn't know about the Tua girl.
This does, I fucking know about her, bro. This does not represent my views, for the record. This is all Fern. I've said nothing.
Diego called me the other day and started crying, and I said, "What's wrong, Diego?" He said, in tears and boogers coming out of his nose. I could hear it. It was fucking disgusting. You did it. So he was just crying. I said, "What's wrong, Diego?" I pat him on the back. He goes, I love Tua girl so much.
This sounds like it's coming from personal experience.
Right, personal experience of consoling you.
Sure.
And so I said, "Hey man, she's okay." And he goes, I want her to come on stream. I said, "Well, we can make it happen, Dad." So chat, we need your help to buy Diego.com so that we can get Tua on here.
Right, it's for me. It's definitely not for you.
Well, cause he wants to talk to that thing, if you know what I mean.
Anyways.
He wants to talk to her.
Anyways. It's a stupid like meme, Crossburn. I guess Chris just likes the girl. I don't fucking know. Sorry, Fern. Wow, not the dead name, chat.
That's crazy. First you discredit my bit, and then you dead name me.
What can I say? Hey, you called me Dean earlier,
Sorry.
so you called me Dean earlier.
I didn't call you Dean. I said we should do something where it's Diego in a horror movie, or it's Dean in a horror movie.
There it is.
And Diego is stalking Dean to murder Dean.
Well, actually, funny enough, on the Christmas special, there's a couple of shots where I show up twice. Do you remember? Where I'm like the two spirits of like Christmas past and future and whatnot. And you guys want to know the funny thing about that? For a couple of those, I was all three of them. I was the ghost of the kingdoms past, present, and future, but I was also myself, obviously. But for two of them, you can't even see me because I'm covered up. And so I went through the trouble of doing the double filming of like me on the right side of the screen and me on the left side of the screen, and then splicing the two of them together, all for you to just not even be able to see me. Like that could have very well just been you for like wearing the cloak, and nobody would have been able to, and then I'll just dub over it. It was such a waste.
Well, what I'm saying.
Oh, what I'm saying, like, since there was two of them, maybe one of them could be Diego and one of them could be.
No, but I'm saying I wasn't calling you Dean. I was saying, it would be also comparing that to calling me Chris is crazy. But
it was a joke, Chad. It was a joke.
But what I'm saying is that it would be like all right, guys, Dean here, or however you started your videos back then, and you'd be like, so what we're gonna do today? We're finally gonna do it, guys. Final Fantasy 16 is out, and I'm so excited. And it's gonna be like you talking about the game, and then it's gonna be some like shaky cam footage in the background, like off to the side where your door is, like watching you from the door.
I mean, it'll just be the Halloween special, like, essentially.
It'll be a Halloween special, but it'll be like an actual horror movie. Like it'll cut from like YouTube perspective to like actual like good film quality.
Yeah, I see what you mean, yeah.
And so then it would be like you figuring it out and being like, hold on, guys, I gotta go check this out. And then cut to a viewer at their computer watching the video. Or like it could be a cameo of one of like your friends who used to appear in your videos or whatever. It could be like a good send-off. This is me workshopping the idea for the final Dean transition to Diego video.
I already made a final video.
Well, here. Let me finish.
Okay.
And I'm giving you this for free.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So what happens is, cut to like I don't know, fucking one of your friends, who used to appear in a video or some shit,
sure.
like being like, "What the hell?" Like, or being like, "Haha, this is a funny bit," and then you sort of walking around and being like, "This isn't like I hope they don't think this is a fucking bit or whatever." Blah blah blah. and then
They're not making
you're
babies.
walking around.
Why aren't they making
You're
babies?
walking around. You're walking around.
Why aren't they making
and
babies?
you- Chat.
They're not
I
making
tried giving
babies.
him a good. I tried giving him a good idea. I quit.
Oh my god. Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Mexican Independence Day. Fake fucking fan, Crossburn. Everyone knows that it was gentlemen and ladies. Excuse you. Not ladies and gentlemen. Okay. How long has the recording been going on for? 155? No, 150. Oh, fuck, you're right. Yeah, what can I say, bro? What can I say? Well, regardless. You know what? I recently learned of the word irregardless, but apparently it just means the same thing as regardless, which you would think that it would mean the opposite, right? I forgot you hated women. No, not hated. Hate. Crossburn. Excuse you. That was another joke. Chat. Another one of my great jokes. What's the joke you might say? Where's the reveal? Where's the haha part? The haha part is it's just hating women, that's it. There's no punchline. Such a great joke, am I right? Okay. So, I'm almost done with the farm. I got all of these four I got 3 quadrants done, and I got villagers inside 2 of them. I need to get more of these shroom lights, and I can make more of those composters very easily. I am gonna have to move this villager hut though, which is gonna be such a pain because, I mean, the villagers are all there, but I guess it shouldn't be too bad. I'll just move it over here because essentially I'm gonna have like 1, 2, 3, 4, and it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, yeah, it'll be 4 by 4. So this is as much as it's gonna go side to side, and it's gonna go down by 4. Then it'll have 4 for carrots, 4 for potatoes, 4 for beetroot, 4 for wheat. I'm also gonna have to take down these houses. So yeah, I guess I could start working on that right now. You still there, Fern, or did you die?
No, I'm here. I'm just playing Genshin.
Alright. What Diego wants to talk to me about after the stream is that I should get back in the kitchen. Okay. Alright. You know what they say, chat? They say, folks is dying to get here.
Let's see.
Wow, didn't take the bait for the musical reference.
Nah, I'm good. I'm worn out today.
He's not as young and spry as he used to be, chat. Bit worn out. Yeah. Actually, this one would probably be smarter to take down first, but fuck, I'm already starting on this one, so whatever. Not gonna lie, I probably should go back to the kitchen. I kind of want a snack. Hey, you said it, not me, Cross. You said it. Did you ever end up ordering anything, by the way?
Yeah, it's on the way.
What is it?
It's like a couple of things. I ordered mochi. I ordered chips and
Which chips?
I ordered munchies because they're like it's chips that have like all the chips.
Okay.
And then I think I ordered like whiskey.
All right.
And then chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah, because I work from home, so I can
Do you actually?
when I want. Yeah.
Did you ever tell me what you were doing?
I
mean, you don't have to say it on stream if you don't want to.
But also, yeah, I was gonna say I'm not saying it on stream.
Yeah, you're good. I see
yeah,
Hai Chu suggestion was in vain. What is Hai Chu?
I always have high shoes on me. So I have high shoes already, but I wanted like something
it's
else.
like
I
a-
like having a couple. I like
Like a
having a
little
couple.
t-
Of
Oh, I've
snacks.
seen these.
They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I do. Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like Japanese Starburst.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Well, you know what they say. Only two good things have ever come out of Japan, and Haichu is not one of them.
Let's see.
They're like chewy fruit snacks. They're tasty. Okay. They're tasty. They're chewy. Whoa. And you sound like
they're
a freaking
literally
kid's-
Japanese Starburst.
Yeah. What the heck? Take that back. Dude, I always say that. I always say that. That's like that's one of my famous lines. I'm not even actually joking. I do actually always say that. Only two good things have ever come out of Japan, and there's 3 Japanese Twice members. I always say that. For the record, the joke is supposed to be that I only like 2 of the Twice members, but that is also a lie. I like all 3 of the Japanese Twice members, and they're releasing a mini album next month. I am still all for Misamo, the 3 of them, doing the theme song for Kingdom Hearts 4. And I think that there's a non-zero chance of that happening because they are the biggest Japanese idols in a Korean group. So there's a non-zero chance. It's not going to happen, but it could. So I'm voting for them over Utada. Utada's old and washed out, and we've already got enough games of her doing the theme song.
Literally shut up.
She also didn't want to do it, is the thing. Like, they barely
Also,
got her
her
to
pronoun-
do...
their pronouns are they them.
My bad. They also didn't want to do it. Wait, that's not true.
That is true.
They're Japanese. They don't even... Do they even have pronouns in Japanese?
They're literally they them. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
No, but like, I didn't even know that like that was a thing in like non-English.
Dude, they like live in New York.
Is that true?
They've lived in New York since they were like 19.
So then, wait, how old are they?
I want to say like maybe they're 40s. Oh shit.
So then they were already living in the U.S. when all of the Kingdom Hearts
Hey, I'm
stuff.
buzzing you up.
What?
My DoorDash.
Oh, okay. Did you know that Utada Hikaru collaborated with Sam Smith and sang "Stay With Me" last month for the song's 10th anniversary? I didn't know that.
It's better than the original, and also they worked with.
Wow.
Dog, come on.
Fake fan.
They worked with A.G. Cook, who is one of the best producers out there right now.
My question of if there's pronouns in Japanese still stands, by the way. Is there? Because I don't think that there is.
Well, I mean, it's like there are. How do I talk about it? So basically, there's a movement to move forward and towards a more like LGBTQ inclusive society.
Where?
Japanese
in Japan?
old heads don't. Yeah, Japanese old heads aren't like a fan of it, but like a lot of the younger generation, like, you know, they're trying and they're being more progressive. There's a lot of people who are more for, you know, queer rights and LGBTQ rights. It's mostly like the old heads who like keep shit kind of, how do I put it, like stigmatized and like closed-minded.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the old people who give a lot of Japan the bad name because they're stuck in the old ways. Not to say all old people though, because there are a lot of progressive older people who are Japanese. It's just like because it's such a it's sort of like the Mexico thing, right? Where like you and I grew up in well, at least I grew up in a place that was like heavily
Whoa, it was lag.
Mexican American. It was very close-minded, and it took years to get to where, you know, it took until what 2015 to get to where society was by 2011. So it's always like 4 or 5 years behind.
Okay.
But progress is progress. I think my order's here.
Okay. I mean,
I'm grabbing my order real quick.
the place that I live in, where I used to live in, is still very, it's very liberal. But okay. Well, regardless, that didn't really answer my question of if there's pronouns in Japanese or not. Because the thing is, like, even you would think, like, well, they have them in English. They don't even have them in other European languages, though. I mean, at least not like a neutral one, like in English. English is a very... I've been watching videos about language, not just recently, like I always do, because I'm a fucking nerd. Apparently, the reason why English doesn't have gendered nouns, like you guys know how, like in German or in Spanish or in basically every other European language, everything has a gender, like a table, a fan, a bottle of water, a thought, an idea, a brain, right, a room, a house. Everything is either male or female. The reason why English doesn't is because English is a Germanic language that had a lot of influence from French, which is a Latin Romance language. And a lot of the times there was conflicting, like in German, this, like an apple, for example, and I don't actually know this for a fact, so don't take my word for like an apple specifically, but like, for example, an apple in German is male and in French is female. And so they were kind of conflicting, and so they decided to just drop it, and that's why everything is just the now. And that's why we have pronoun like they. And I remember I was thinking, this came up because I have or had a university professor that was non-binary and went by they them, and I was talking about that professor to my parents in Spanish, and when I went to go mention the teacher, I was going to say like the teacher or the professor, and then I realized that like you can't, like I had to say like el profesor or la profesora, like male or female. There is no gender neutral. I guess the gender neutral way would be to just use the male one.
They're moving towards, like, there is a movement in Mexico to change a bunch of like terms and like change a bunch of stuff. Because a lot of like,
You're very quiet.
I was saying that there's an effort in Mexico to change a bunch of terms.
I mean, it's not
and,
just
like, kinda come
Mexico.
up with... No, well, I know, but I'm saying because you're talking about Mexico.
Sure.
Where you're talking about Spanish, rather.
Uh-huh.
Where there is like a major movement to try to like find words that are better suited and find terms that don't sound as offensive.
Well, because like there is literally no way to be gender neutral ever in Spanish. Like everything is always gendered. You can't say like a police officer or a doctor or an actor. Like you have to say it male or female. Even when it's plural male or plural female, or plural male and female, which is just male. Which is why I'm saying that like if you want to be neutral, then you would typically just use the male, which is inherently misogynistic, but like, you know, whatever. At that point, they have bigger problems.
Well, that's why I'm saying they're trying to like, there's a movement to invent terms.
Other Germanic languages don't have grammatical gender. Swedish, is that true? The Swedish doesn't have. Really? But German does and Dutch does. But not Swedish? What about other Nordic languages? That's interesting. I didn't think I actually knew that. I thought that like most Germanic and Romance languages did.
I like this level in Genshin that I'm playing right now because it feels kind of Kingdom Hearts-ish. It's just like an abandoned ship.
He also collaborated with Taeyeon.
Very...
Sorry, my bad. I interrupted you. I was reading the chat.
It also feels like how do I put it? I don't know. It feels like not Pirates. What's that other level? Peter Pan level.
Neverland.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Taeyeon?
It's one of my favorite levels.
SNSD? That's the only Taeyeon I know. Hold up. Sam. Featuring Taeyeon. I mean, oh shit, yeah, no, it is her. Oh wow. That's actually really cool. Huh. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I'm not the only one featuring Taeyeon. That's pretty cool. Shout out. I don't know for others, but I have a Swedish background, so I know that one. Huh. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Well, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna take down that other building, and then probably gonna start to wind down pretty soon. It's been going for a while. But yeah, I said before, I'm not gonna stream 4 days of the week anymore. My goal, and again, I don't like doing this because then I don't end up meeting the goals. So I'm gonna say that I'm gonna try to stream about twice. Hold on. About twice a week, but no promises. That's not like a solid schedule that I have. So I actually wanted this stream that I did to be the finale. I wanted the comeback stream that I did to be the finale of the Kingdom Hearts 1 playthrough. But But I had asked Angie like a week ago if she would be available to do it, and she said that she wasn't. She was doing some other stuff. Can I? Okay, yeah. So that'll be happening at some point in the future, the KH1 finale, and then after that, I'm not really 100% sure that I want to keep going with Tears of the Kingdom, to be honest. I mean, it's been all right, but I'll see what I'm gonna do with that. But for sure, that Smash Brawl Subspace playthrough is happening. This Minecraft playthrough is obviously going to keep happening. The modded world with CC, assuming that stuff doesn't go horribly wrong again with that, should keep happening. And then I'll see what happens from there. Yeah, for an Agree with KH vibes, it's kind of why I want Kinch, because he plays like Sora's wisdom form.
Oh, Kanich. I like Kanich, but like...
Oh yeah, Kinich. I can't read.
I like his like play style. There were a lot of Kingdom Hearts comparison videos, which is really funny. But I don't know. I think Burgeon, it just isn't for me. I'm running a Nouvellette team that wipes in like a second. So I'm hoping that I can get Raiden just because I need diversity. Yeah, I just pulled Kooky too, and I love Kooky. She's cute. And it's funny. Yeah, I hate when people do the whole husband, like waifu husband kind of thing. That shit like is, I don't know. To me, it's just they're my friends. They're like Pokemon to me.
Right.
You know what I
feel
mean?
like that's more sad. These are my friends.
No, it's like Pokemon. Like how you're like, Pikachu, you're my friend.
I guess.
I just think it's cute.
All right.
I think I am gonna hop off though, because I forgot that I promised my friend we'd play some Space Marines tonight.
All right, that's fine. I'm probably gonna end pretty soon, anyways. Just wanted to go a little longer because I started a little bit late, and then also like the intro for the stream. This Hax is about to break, but yeah, I mean, if you gotta go, then it's fine. I'll probably just finish this house and then hop out. But thanks though, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We gotta work out how to do that brawl thing, and then hopefully soon. But it'll be on a slower pace at this point, because instead of having everybody on once a week, it'll be on every 2 weeks, because it's half the amount of streams. So we have plenty of time. But yeah, I'll see ya.
Sure. Bye-bye.
Bye. So that Fern A, am I right, Chad? She. Nah, they're pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna finish this house and then probably head out. I appreciate you guys showing up. The next stream, I wanted to see. Okay, again, promises that I'm not gonna be able to keep. This is why I'm not promising it. I'm just saying that this is the idea I had. I wanted to, instead of doing Monday through Thursday, to just do Tuesdays and Fridays. Just Tuesdays and Fridays, and still be on kind of like a 4 type of stream rotation, where I would have Fern, Angie, Rain, and, well, that thing stayed stuck like that. Fern, Angie, can I not? There we go. Fern, Angie, Rain, and Cece. But actually, there's no but. That's still what I would like to do. But obviously, I would have to switch up the dates for everybody and have to work it out with them individually, because it's different dates than what I used to stream before. What can I throw away? You don't need these seeds. Probably. Do we need cobblestone wall? Actually, here, I'll just. What can I throw away? I'm just gonna go put the stuff back. I went to Google which languages have grammatical gender, and I guess people count N and et as different genders, which, like, no, they're not. Why not? Why not, Crossburn? Is every noun either N or et? Like, how is it not? Or is it just like explain. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Oh yeah, actually I have plenty of space here. Just put all this stone, all this dirt. I don't need this right now, so I just need space so that I can, clear out the place. Oh, and also this brewing stand that One of these days I'll build like an actual storage unit. You know what? That'll be my next project after I finish with this. It's more like animate slash inanimate and animate slash inanimate. But do all nouns in Swedish still have that distinction? Like either one of those? Or at least most nouns, I guess, like the majority. There we go. Ah. Yeah, because I don't think that we have that specific distinction in English. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Here, let me go make another axe. I just want to freaking finish this house. Alright. It's a good thing that I got all this freaking extra iron. I have no more sticks though, which is unfortunate. But thankfully I've got plenty of wood. There you go. Alright. You have a man, a woman, and Kavina, and a horse, et hus. I think that still counts as grammatical gender, though. Grammatical gender doesn't necessarily have to be male and female. They use the word gender, but it doesn't necessarily mean, like, male and female. It's just, like, when there's a distinction. But, like, I also know this because I watched a lot of videos about making, like, conlangs and stuff like that. That, like, sometimes the gender could just mean, like, animate or inanimate. It can mean, like, sun or moon. It could mean, like, a bunch of different things. It's just as long as it's, like... I think that would still count as the definition. It's not like, again, it's not male-female, so not gendered in that way, but it's still grammatical gender, which is a different thing. But English doesn't have that, like, anything like that. There is no distinction. Every single noun is the, every single noun is a. Or like a, I guess. Like as in the letter A. Like a door, the door. There. Okay. This should be enough. Actually, this might not be enough. I'm short one. Exactly one. Here, I'm just going to take this. There we go. Okay. And I also need to move this forward because it's still misaligned right here. But I'll do that next time. Actually, I'm going to go pick up that little bit that dropped right there. Okay, well, with that, let me go check how the carrots are doing, and then I'll probably call it there. Yep, it's pretty good. It's stuff related, but like you can see stuff like Russian, if I recall correctly, has masculine and feminine and neutral, but they also have separate animate and inanimate and not applicable. Well, those would all be considered different genders. I think is the thing. You can have both. You can have neither. You can have just one. Again, I think that they would still fall under the definition of grammatical. Let me actually look it up. Grammatical gender definition. It says, in linguistics, a grammatical gender is a specific form of noun class system where nouns are assigned to gender categories that are often... Oh, hold up, it cut out. That are often not real-world qualities of the entities denoted by those nouns. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, rest of many authors prefer noun classes. There we go. Many authors prefer the term noun classes where none of the inflections in a language relate to sex or gender. According to one estimate, gender is used in approximately half of the world's languages. According to another definition, genders are classes of nouns reflected in behaviors associated with... Okay, so I guess like people are trying to get away from using the term grammatical gender and to use noun classes instead because it's more accurate, because it's not always, again, male, female. Where am I? Okay, there's the house. That makes more sense then. Been like a decade since I took a linguistics class, but I'm pretty sure that they're different related. Well, all right. There you go. They're noun classes. English doesn't have either though. It doesn't have grammatical gender or noun classes. Is the thing I'm trying to... And I was wondering if Japanese did as well. That's the... Which I still never got an answer to. I guess I'll look it up after the stream. Oh, fuck. I was going to trade all the carrots. Fuck it. Okay, I'll trade the carrots and then that'll be the last thing I do. Say Swedish had noun class. There we go. Yeah, that makes more sense. I hope that these guys, their trades are still, they're not still locked from when I traded, but that was a while ago. This shouldn't be anymore. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, because I got like pretty much a full stack of emeralds from that last time, and that was just passive, like just while I was building here, which is always fun. Where is he? There you go. Okay, I got about half a stack from that. That's not bad. Google says Japanese doesn't have noun classes, but I don't know if that's true or not. Okay. I'll look this up later. I don't have to look this up right now. Also, by the way, I think I mentioned this earlier, how I wanted to put some stuff, start putting some stuff at the bottom of that screen in that empty panel that's been blank for like a year and a half at this point. I was thinking of having the sub goal being 20, because once I reach 20, I think that the highest I've had is like 12 or something like that. But once I reach 20, I can unlock more emote slots, which should be fun, because I already have some ideas for what I would want to do for emotes. I think that would be pretty cool. But, alright. I think, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. It was fun. Got some work done. I don't know what the next stream that I do is going to be, but it'll probably be at some point on the weekend. But thanks to the people that showed up. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll try to have the VOD for this up soon. Although there's less pressure now to upload it the very next day from when I stream, because I'm not streaming every day. So it could be like a day or two late and it'll still be fine, because I still won't have another stream and I won't fall super behind like I did last time, where I was like 2 months behind with the VODs. But yeah, should be fun. See you, Cross and Ash. I don't know if other people are still here, Human and someone, but yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Toodles.